Hey everyone, how is everyone doing? So this is going to be quick. I had actually been I had been inspired to write a post about black men and for a few days or so now, and I just haven't. And then I saw a post that inspired me to go ahead and get it out. So I am going to. I am really excited to see so many black men operating in such a space of creativity, being able to operate in a space of creativity and whatever form that means for them, right? Um, Design, architecture, um, fashion, fitness, health, beauty, um, sports, media, whatever the fuck makes them happy, whatever brings them joy, whatever their creativity and their passions guide them to, right? Like it's such a warm, proud feeling to see that throughout everything that you may have experienced in this whatever capacity in this culture in this environment, you get to be free in your expression. And I know that to get to that place, it had to be a fight. It wasn't easy. It wasn't, and then the men that I see, for me, for that's on my frequency, that I see that are attached to those frequencies, and how their heart is for their people and being able to contribute to us, our freedom, like their family, themselves. Man, it's just a beautiful frequency to be on, a beautiful frequency to see from my perspective. And I'm not physically tapped into any of them, in this physical plane, but in the capacity that I am tapped in, that I am allowed to be tapped in the the spiritual plane, whatever my perception is based off of what I get to see, and who I am, that's how I translate it. That's how it looks to me. And I'm fucking excited for it all the time. And, I know that can be a lonely place to be. To get to that level in this environment, you took some, ooh, you took some L's. But the precedence that it sets, it's such a, that, to me, that is such a big part of black men being able to be providers and protectors, right? Because I wrote it down, but then I just felt this needed to be reiterated in a video, audible. I need to write that, and I need to speak it, because both of those methods are extremely powerful, right? And on what I wrote, I said something like black girl magic plus black boy joy equals black man magic and black women joy, because we get to have it all. We're supposed to. Maybe not every one of us, because there's some of us that's there. Unfortunately, are too many of us that have allowed colonization and oppression to taint us in our bloodlines in some ways that it's gonna take some time to undo, especially if nobody is really doing the work. And I see that there's many obstacles that prevent or stifle people from doing the work, and then some people just don't want, like, it's all kind of stuff. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the acknowledgement of what we could be when we are allowed to be just who we are, and how powerful we become, and why the motherfuckers so scared. Whoever it applies to, like, why people are so afraid of that. And it's pure, like, and it's so sad that instead of seeing us there, you want to see us here. When we get there, when you have the when we get there and it's the right frequency and vibration, like, ugh, the 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 things that we can do, it's just, I don't know. But like I said, this one was for the black men that I see in various capacities, various industries. That's like, I am who I am, and this is what I am, and this is what it is, and whatever the fuck that is, and what it looks like. And I want all of us to be able to live in our truth, whatever that may be, whatever that may be for you. But that'll be it. I don't want to use this video to do that either. I just want to say, like, my heart is really warmed at what I see on that level. And it's also a little saddened because I'm not involved in the physical aspect, like I said, but from what I am able to have sight on, I am able to see what's meant for me to see. For me, that shit wasn't easy to get there. It couldn't have been, and you had to take blows to your confidence. You had to, whew, you had to shed a lot of layers, a lot of people. You took a lot of shit from people that you didn't even know you were taking. A lot of betrayal, a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of the same people. Hey, how you doing today? I'm decent. A lot of people that you thought wasn't, like, I can just imagine the journey and how lonely it and frustrating and disheartening, and how much you had to unlearn and how much you had to go through. And whew, so I salute all of them, and I'm just like, that's what it's supposed to be. That's what I want to be able to create. Because if you bring children into that foundation and you have the right partner, because up when you get to that space anyway, you are probably going to be the frequency of women that you attract. It's just gonna be different, like, and they will have been going on their journey, and they will be prepared for that. And then on the flip side, whatever that dynamic will be for you, when we can even say masculine energy, then whatever, like, because this is for the masculines, the men for me, like the black man, whatever that looks like to you. Like, for me, it's the black man that's on my frequency that I'm looking at, that I'm like, yes. And everybody tunes into their own frequency. What's for you is for you, and what ain't isn't, or whatever. So I salute them, men, and I see them, and I'm excited for essentially what else they can build upon. And I know that took a lot of dedication and sacrifice, and whoo, a lot of time. Time, whether you realize it or not. And so it's exciting to see what unfolds next, how they begin, because now you have to figure out, now you're finding your joy in entertaining, and what's like intermingling your play and your work, and when you tapped into your creativity to that extent, and you have the right partners and the right team, but even individually, like your play becomes your work becomes your play. I understand that on another level. I kind of feel like I always have understood it, whether, and I've access has just been different for me, but it's dope to see people, especially us as black people, being able to. That's weird. I haven't really heard. Okay, around here in a long time. To be able to have, to be for black people to be able to fucking be free. Cause when we free for real, when we get, man, the right ones for the right team, cause there's some on different frequencies that don't deserve that level of power and freedom because they take advantage of it and they misuse it. And then even some of that be in perception, because you might not always agree with what somebody doing, but you don't got to agree with everything. Shit, my shit be kind of basic for real, because I don't know everybody's life. I don't know the stories. I don't know what's happening in the background. I just don't know. So based off what I have at my disposal, that's just kind of how I feel. Okay.